Welcome, everyone. This is my friend Stephanie. I'm so excited to introduce her and to just do this fun little collaboration between Goals and Grace and Ocean Soul Yoga. But Stephanie is a mama like I am. We actually connected over social media, which is so fun. And she mama of two, she's a nurse, she's a fellow entrepreneur. So I love that we're like, now that I'm thinking of all the things that we relate on, I'm like, how have we not been doing this sooner? But she is a just awesome inspiration for me, and I'm looking forward to just watching and doing this yoga session with you and helping all of the girls here to just unwind a little bit and stretch and do whatever you have to offer. So I'm gonna let you take it away, and I'm gonna back up and get on my mat here.
Yay, I love it. Thank you so much. And you're so right. When we connected on Instagram, it was literally like a meant to be moment. So it's so exciting to do. Today, I just literally want to do, like you said, a cool down stretch day, a rest and kind of recover day, especially with what's going on. It's going to be really nice to just reset, to ground ourselves and just really start our day with some calmness and clearing our mind. Awesome. And you don't need anything for this workout, just a yoga mat. And even if you don't have a yoga mat, you can just roll out a blanket or something or a towel. That's fine too. So I'm just going to back up here. And can you hear me okay from back here? Awesome. Okay. All right. So just sit on your mat, however is comfortable for you. If you want to maybe sit on a chair, that's cool too, or just on the mat cross-legged. Your hands can rest on your knees or on your lap. And just close your eyes if you feel safe, if you feel called to. Just settle into the space. And take some deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. I really want you to focus on, with every breath, filling up your chest and your belly, really expanding that breath right down deep. Sometimes it's really nice to envision that the breath going into your nose, you feel that cool air and you feel that expansion in your chest and in your belly. And on the exhale, your body's gathering all that no longer serves you, and it's going right back out through your exhale. Continue to breathe, bringing everything positive, everything light, everything you want in with that inhale. And everything that no longer serves you, anything that no longer you want to hold on to with your exhale. Continue this for about 3 more breaths on your own. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Sit up a little taller. Really feeling that subtle pull of your head up towards the sky. Gently place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. And actually feel that inhale as you breathe in. Feel that expansion, feel that awareness. And when your lungs and belly are full, that exhale, feel that contraction. Letting it all go. And while we have our hand on our heart and on our belly, I want you to think about how you want to feel today. What do you need in this moment? What do you need for this beautiful Sunday? You want to feel strong. I want to feel light. I want to feel at peace. I want to bring myself more love and to those around me, whatever it is. Say it gently to yourself. Now turn that into an affirmation to make it true. So if yours was, I want to feel more love for myself, turn it into, I am love. Or I want to feel stronger, turn it into, I am strong. One more really big breath here, knowing that it's true. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Gently relaxing your hands back down into your knees or in your lap. I'm going to start with our neck here, dropping our chin to our chest and rolling from one side to the other. No matter what side you pick, just stretching out the neck to one side. Go as slow or as fast as you're called to. Stopping wherever you feel you need a little bit of an extra stretch. And rolling the chin down towards the chest and to the other side. Remember to relax that opposite shoulder down. Your eyes can still remain closed or open. Whatever feels really good for you this morning. Beautiful. And remembering to breathe here too, breathing into that tension or into that relaxation. Beautiful. And one more on the opposite side. Wherever you are, slowly making your way back to center, dropping the chin down to the chest. And gently interlace your hands behind your head and gently give your head a little bit of a tug to pull that neck muscle at the back, elongating it, looking down. Keeping your spine straight, your shoulders down. Just a gentle little tug to expand the back of the neck. Breathing here. Let's drop our hands down by our sides and start to look up and stretch the front of the neck. Look up as far as you feel comfortable. You may be able to rest the head way back, or you might just have a slight incline. Breathing here, looking up towards the sky. Beautiful, and dropping your chin back down to neutral, looking forward. You can gently blink your eyes open if you feel called. Dropping down your left hand on the mat, right hand up and over. We're going to stretch that side body. Really important here to keep both hips, both sit bones on the mat. We're not falling over trying to go as far as we can. We're just gently opening up that side body. Beautiful. Try and open up to the sky a little bit more, pulling that shoulder back. Getting a beautiful chest and side opener here. And dropping down that hand. We're going to go to the other side, reaching up and over. And that bottom hand is just to support you lightly. Your main weight is going to be right on your hip bones. Beautiful. Opening up. Let's do one more on each side. Dropping that other hand down, up and over. Beautiful. And dropping that hand down, last side. Let's clasp the hands together in front of you. Interlace the fingers and turn the palms outwards. Beautiful. We're going to round that spine. I'll show you from the side here. Just round that spine, curl it so like you have a beach ball in front of you. And then we're going to open the hands and clasp behind the back and open the chest. Opposite. Kind of like a seated cat-cow. Bringing the hands clasped in front of you, turning the palms away from you. Curl that back. Beautiful. And dropping the shoulders always, just a reminder there. And one more time to the back, interlacing the fingers and opening the chest. Beautiful. Dropping the hands down by your side. Gently walk your fingertips out in front of you. Now your legs, I'm not sure if you can see this in the video, your legs, I want one foot resting in front of another. So they're not actually crossed on top of one another. Let's just say your right foot's going to be in the front. And we're gently going to walk our fingers towards the front of the mat. Just down, keeping your spine as straight as you can. You're going to feel this right in the right hip, maybe a little bit in the left, but mostly in the right. Stretching here, beautiful. Let's walk over to the right-hand side of our mat. Just a little bit of a deeper stretch on that right-hand side. Always breathing here. And let's gently walk over to the left. Wonderful. Back to center and walk your hands back up to seated. We're going to put the left foot in front this time. cross-legged position. And again, same thing, walk it out. You're gonna feel it a little bit more on the left-hand side. And if you can just go to here today, that's okay. If you can go and challenge yourself a little bit more, go a little bit deeper. Again, walking over to the left-hand side this time. Nice deep breaths here. Walking over to the right-hand side, very slow, purposeful movements. Beautiful, back to center. And walking ourselves up. And we're gonna meet in our tabletop position. And really important alignment-wise, take it slow. Your wrists are gonna be stacked under your elbows, which is under your shoulders, a straight line. And you really wanna, let's build this foundation here. You really wanna make sure that you're feeling this weight in your palms, but also your fingertips. So take a moment and try and reallocate your weight so that you are not just on the palms. I know there's a lot of wanting to roll back on your palms. Try and feel that weight, feel your body on that mat, feeling on the fingertips and the palms equally. And then notice where your knees are. Are they under your hips? In a beautiful alignment there. So we feel absolutely stable on all 4 points touching the ground right now. Wonderful. Let's open this up this morning, doing a little bit of spine movement with cat-cow. So dropping down the belly, lifting the tailbone and the chin up towards the sky, never overextending. Today is just really about exploration of your body and how you want to move. Inhaling as you look up towards the sky. Beautiful. Feel that stretch in the abdominal muscles. And when you're there, exhale, rounding that spine, pushing into the mat, physically pushing with your hands and rounding, feeling that stretch, the openness in the back. We're awakening the spine today. Inhale. Tailbone and chin up to the sky. Beautiful. Very slow and purposeful, and rounding down into our cat. Pushing, physically pushing against the mat. It's wonderful. Let's do a couple on our own time, just breathing in as you look up and exhaling as you look down. Take your time. You might want to start putting more movement into this. Maybe rocking back and forth. Some people like to dive into their cow position. Whatever feels good today. Stretch out that full length of the spine. Wonderful. One more here, wherever you are. Back in neutral spine. Let's start doing a curve with our spine, looking behind us, towards the right-hand side. Look behind, just towards your toes if you can. Curling the spine from the right to the left. Let's look over the left shoulder and just gently looking behind you as best you can. So we're doing a little S with the spine. Going back and forth, looking behind us. Beautiful. And coming back into neutral, let's do some circles with our bodies. Gently start off with small circles, going in a counterclockwise or clockwise, whatever one you're called to this morning. Rolling back on the knees and forward on the palms. Gently make those circles a little bigger. Going all the way back on our heels, up towards our fingertips. One more here. Good. And going the opposite direction. Starting with the smaller circles. Beautiful, and gently making those bigger circles. Opening up the knees, the hips, the spine, the shoulders. Beautiful. Remembering to breathe here. And when you reach the back of your mat, let's dip down into child's pose. Toes touching, knees wide apart. and gently reaching your fingertips forward. Option here, if you want a little bit more of a relaxation, you can massage the point right in between your eyes. And just bring your head down to the mat and rock back and forth, massaging that central part of your forehead there. Breathing here, taking a moment before we go into our morning flow. Beautiful. And gently wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Let's come back up. We're going to meet each other in standing position at the back of our mats. Just going to adjust. Beautiful. Okay, at the back of your mats. We're going to inhale here, arms up towards the sky. And gently bring the hands back down to heart. Again, inhale, reach up towards the sky, stretching upward. Exhale, hands back to heart. One last time. Arms up towards the sky, and this time we're going to exhale, let it all out, and forward fold. Stretching out that back. Your feet can be touching together, or they can be slightly farther apart, whatever feels really good. Let's walk out those knees. Excellent, beautiful. Walking out, gently stretching the lower back here. Big inhale, beautiful exhale. Let's walk it out into plank position. If you find that it's too hard on your wrists going to plank position here, you can go down to your elbows if you'd like, or drop down to your knees just to make your plank a little bit smaller. From here, we're going right into our chaturanga. So that means push up, bringing your chest down towards the mat, untucking the toes, and pushing up into upward dog. You can gently rock the hips side to side here, just to release the lower back. And backwards, let's go into our downward dog, tucking the toes back, hips go towards the sky. Beautiful. Our first downward dog. Let's walk out our feet. Nice big inhales and exhales. Beautiful. And let's gently walk towards the front of our mat. Forward fold at the front this time. Inhale, reaching the arms up towards the sky and hands back to heart. Lovely. Again, inhale, reach up towards the sky, forward fold, dropping down towards the ground. Walk, step, or jump back towards plank position. So we're going to drop down one of your knees, back knee, to the back left, and open the body towards the side plank here. This middle knee is going to support you. Just make sure that your body is in one long line, lean line. Beautiful. Opening up, dropping down. Let's do it on the other side. Opening up. Coming back to plank position. Let's do chaturanga, drop down. Inhale, untuck the toes, upward dog. And back into downward dog. Exhale, walk out those knees. Putting your left foot in the center of your mat behind you, so that it's kind of like we're going into three-legged dog, like a third post. Inhale, extend your right leg up towards the sky. Bending your right knee. If you feel called to, you can stay here to just stretch the hip, or you can open up to the side body. Beautiful. Coming back to center, let's step that right leg through in between our hands and drop that back knee. Untuck your toes into a low runner's lunge. This is beautiful. Opening up that left hip crease. Option here to raise your right arm and open up that side body into a gentle twist here. Breathing in. If you feel unstable, just walk your front foot out just a little bit so you have more space. Today, I really want your yoga practice to be feeling that you're moving the way your body needs to move today. Lots of ease, lots of forgiveness. Dropping that hand down. Inhale, rising the arms up towards the sky. Beautiful. Breathing deeply here. Tucking the pelvis if you can. And hands back down. Beautiful. Bring that leg back towards the back of the mat. And let's go into your chaturanga. Push up, down towards the mat. Up, untuck the toes. And back into downward dog. On the other side, bring the right foot in the middle of your mat just so it's a nice stability feature. Inhale, extend your left leg. Option to bend the knee and open the hips. Sending that foot back and bring that foot in between your hands. Dropping down that right knee. Beautiful. Here in this runner's lunge. Slow lunge, opening up that right hip crease there. Always breathing deep. Stabilizing your right hand. Let's open up to the left hand side now. Feeling that gentle twist, opening up that side body. Option to walk your foot out just to give you a little bit more stability. Dropping your hand down. Beautiful. Bringing that foot back towards the back of your mat. Up to push-up position, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Breathing here, really opening the chest, feeling your shoulders drop. Tucking the toes, let's go to downward dog. Beautiful, and walk out, pedal out those feet. Inhale, raise your right leg towards the sky. Exhale, bring your foot in between your hands. This time, keeping the knee elevated. We're gonna inhale into warrior one. Raising the hands up, feeling your pelvis gently tucked. Abs are supporting your lower back, so try and keep your belly button nice and tight. Arms raised up to the sky. Bringing your hands out in front of you. Open up towards the right side. Opening, so you're opening towards the leg that's in the front. Beautiful, breathing here. Wonderful. Coming back, bringing your hands together, raising them up. Going to go into warrior two. So gently bring down that back leg. I'll show you this way. Bring down that back foot, just like this, and opening up the hands. So it's kind of going from straight warrior one lunge. We're opening towards the side for warrior two. Dropping your right elbow to your right knee. Lifting your arm up and over, opening the chest. This beautiful side stretch. Breathing here. And reversing our warrior, bringing that left hand back down towards your knee, right arm up and over. It's called peaceful warrior. Let's make that a flow, bringing your arm, an elbow and knee back together. Arm reaches up and over towards the right. And then back, reverse your flow. Arm back, up and over, peaceful warrior. Just make this a beautiful dance. Going gently back and forth, elongating the spine. Last time, dropping your knee to your elbow. Beautiful. And let's walk out our hands so that we go back into that lunge, that runner's lunge. Drop down, hands framing the foot. Gently extend that that knee and walk towards the front of your mat. So we're in kind of a wide-legged forward fold. And gently drop the body down. You might need to adjust your stance here. Breathing deeply. Placing your left hand in the front of the mat at the center, raising your right arm up to the sky, opening that right side. Feeling that gentle stretch in the left inner thigh. And dropping the right hand down. Let's replace that left hand and open up towards the left side. Beautiful. Both hands planted firmly. If you feel called to open the chest up, let's interlace the hands behind the back and gently pull the shoulders back. Well, if you want to keep your head just like in midline, that's great. That gives you a little more stability. If you feel called to, drop the head down and reach the arms up and over. Beautiful. And placing your hands back in front of you. Walking over towards the left side this time into that low runner's lunge. Beautiful. Feeling stable in both feet. Arms are going to reach up towards the sky into warrior one. Breathing here. Hands reach down in front of you and you're going to turn towards the front leg. So this is the left hand side. Arms in front of you. Open up that back left arm. Breathing here. Sink down a little bit more. Feeling that stretch in the right hip crease this time. And back to center. Arms reach up. Feeling that elongation, that pelvic tilt. Feeling your tummy is tight. Let's open up into warrior two. Back heel down. Lunging deeper into that front foot. Just making sure that your knee is not going over your toes. Gaze is over your fingers. Dropping that elbow down towards the knee. Let's do the side body stretch on this side. Opening up the chest. You're a big, long, lean line from your toes all the way up to your fingertips. And reversing our warrior, dropping your hand behind you. Left arm up towards the sky. Peaceful warrior. And let's make that into a flow again. Dropping the elbow down. Arm reaches up and over. And back. Beautiful. Breathing here. And bring your knee down towards your elbow. Reaching up and over. Let's drop down. Framing that foot with your hands. Lifting your back heel. Placing your palms on the mat. And going back into our push-up position. High plank. Chaturanga. Go down towards the mat. And tuck the toes and lift up, downward dog. And back into downward dog. Gently pedal at the feet. Feel how you feel right now. Breathing. I feel like my spine is a lot more awake, a lot more open, a lot less stiff. Dropping down to your knees here. And coming into a wide-legged seat. And however wide this is for you today, and that's okay. Every day is different. Some days it might be a shorter stance. Some days it might be really flexible. Just give yourself that grace. elongating the spine here. And gently walk your hands out as far as you can. Today, it's a lot of forgiveness, a lot of love for your body. Let's walk over to the right-hand side. Gently touching our toes if we can. If you can't, just be mindful of the knee. You might want to put your hand on your thigh or on your shin, right on your toes. Option to lift your left arm up and over, opening that side body while we're stretching that hamstring. A beautiful opener for this morning. Back to center. Deep inhale. Beautiful calm exhale. Going over to the other side. Grabbing maybe your thigh today, your shin, toes. Reaching up and over. Feeling equal on both sides. Opening that chest. Back to center. Beautiful. Let's bring those soles of the feet together to bound angle or butterfly. Grasping the toes. Maybe you want to grasp the ankles today. Feeling that spine elongate. Your chest is open. Then you bring your elbows down to your calf. A gentle push. Nothing forceful, just a gentle little stretch. You may feel it in the outer hip creases, the outer thighs, the outer glutes. Breathing here. We want to try, I'll show you from the side, to keep our spine as straight as possible. There's a time for rounding when you want to round like this. But today we're just going to keep it nice and straight. If that maybe is right here where you are today, that's great. Maybe you can go a bit further. You never want to strain the lower back. You want to keep it nice and supple, nice and strong. Gently our feet reach out in front of us. Feeling your sit bones on the mat. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, round down towards your toes. And again, you may rest your hands on your shins or on your thighs, wherever feels good today. The point of the stretch is to really release the strain in the hamstrings and the lower back. Make sure you're dropping your shoulders. They aren't up by your ears, but they're nice and supple. Going on to our back. Laying down on your mat. Gently extending both feet out towards the back of your mat. Raise your hands by your ears and stretch your whole body. Feeling the opposite pull of your feet towards the base of your mat and your hands towards the top. Gently bringing your right knee into your chest. Let's give it a little tug, feeling it tug into your armpit just for a sec. Roll that foot, roll that ankle. One direction very slowly. Opening. And the other direction. Gently, with your left hand grabbing your right knee, bring your knee across your body, going into a simple side twist, extending your right hand towards the side of your mat. So you're feeling this opposition pull. You're pulling your knee, twisting your back, and this is a really amazing way to release any toxins buildup or stressors that you are carrying in your back, in your lower back, your mid back. It's really also opening it and mobilizing the hip.
There's an option here if you need a pillow or a bolster to raise your knee, just to shorten the distance between the floor and your knee, if you can't touch the floor. An extra added challenge, if you'd like, is to make cactus arms. So you make an L with your arm and lay it down beside you, or you can just leave it as straight, whatever feels really great for you today. Beautiful. Bringing the knee back to center, giving it one last little pull in towards your body and let it go. Other side, bring your left knee in towards your arm. Gentle stretch. You also want to make sure, just a note here, that your lower back is pressing into the mat. I don't want very much space in between there. Don't pull as hard if you feel that it's not making that connection. You really want to support the body and promote healing and good alignment today. And when you're ready, gently pull with your right hand, your left knee across your body. You're going to feel your hip raise off the mat. And again, if you need a bolster or a block or a pillow, you can bring it across the body and extend your left arm out towards the side. Option here again to do cactus arms as the challenge. Your main goal here is to breathe, allow the back to release all the tension, toxins, stressors, and open towards the side. Breathing here just for another couple seconds. Beautiful. And gently bring that knee back into center. Give it an extra little squeeze towards your body. A little bit of love there. Our last pose before Savasana is, let's bring our knees into our chest, into Happy Baby. Now, Happy Baby, depending on your mobility, if you grab both knees, this is beautiful. You can go here and rock side to side. Option if you have the flexibility, maybe you want to grab the inner ankles. So your arms are going in between your knees, opening up that space and grabbing your ankles and rocking side to side. Or if you have the flexibility, grab the outside of your foot. So your hands and arms go inside the knees and around to the outside of the foot. And you just want to kind of pull that opening. So you're going to open your feet, open those knees wide. And this really relaxes the lower back. It just kind of brings that openness and awareness. And rolling back and forth just relaxes the lower back in a massage type way. You're allowing all the points of pressure and all of the buildup, all of the stressed muscles to gently be worked on, kind of like your own self-massage. Just roll whatever way feels really nice. You might feel tight today, so this feels really good, just putting your hands on the knees and rocking back and forth. Beautiful. And gently, I want you to rock towards putting both feet on the mat and rocking your knees back and forth from right to left, kind of like windshield wipers. And they don't have to go all the way down to the mat. You just have to rock gently. And as you're walking back and forth, start to walk your feet towards the edges of the mat, towards the bottom of the mat. And here's where we're going to go into our Savasana. So I really want you to relax your whole body. If you need a blanket to feel comfortable, to feel cozy, you can cover yourself. Maybe you want to put a bolster or a pillow under your knees. And that can really alleviate any back pain you have from laying flat on your back. Maybe it's not accessible to be right on your back right now, and you need to lay on the side. You can lay on your side if that feels comfortable for you for our Savasana. So continue to lay on your mat here, closing down the eyes. Taking some really deep breaths here. Your hands are at your sides. Your feet maybe drop open. And we really want you to take this time to breathe for you, for just you. Realize that you opened up so many beautiful parts of your body and you let so much stuff go that you no longer needed to hold on to. I'm really, really proud of you for showing up today. Keep your eyes closed and just breathe into every space. You notice your feet. You notice them, how they're just relaxed. They don't have to hold you up right now. They can just rest. And your ankles, they feel open. There's so much space, there's so much healing going on. Up to your calves and your shins. And you feel a tingle or a warmth as they go through your body. And you're giving your body love just by noticing these parts. You're noticing your knees. You feel so rested, so relaxed in this moment, so open. Your thighs, the muscles can just rest. Your hips, your pelvis, they don't feel so heavy anymore. You feel light and spacious. Your belly can rise and fall gently with every inhale and every exhale. Your lower back, your middle back, your upper back, all feeling a little heavier into the mat. Sinking down, knowing the ground beneath you is supporting you. Feeling your chest rise and fall. Your heart is pumping so much oxygenated, rich blood to every organ in your body. Your shoulders, your arms, your elbows can rest. Your forearms and wrists and hands are open. You don't need to hold on to anything right now. Just let go and rest. Your neck feels soft. Any tension you had at the beginning of this is let go. The back of your head is resting on the ground, feeling fully supported. Your jaw is allowed to let go. The muscles in your face, your cheeks, your eyes are rested. And the crown of your head is connected to all the divine. You feel elongated. You feel totally you, completely relaxed. Breathing here, knowing that this portion of our practice is just as important as any stretch, any strength routine. See your hand on your heart if you can right now, if that's accessible to you. And the other hand on your belly, just like we started. Feeling the gentle rise and fall of your chest. Remember why you started. Remember your intention that you had. I am love. I am strong. I am open. I am needed. I'm important. I'm allowed to feel whatever I need to feel right now. And gently, when you're ready, you can stay here as long as you need. But if you're ready, wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, taking a breath, waking up the body from this deep rest that is healing more than you know. Gently roll with your eyes still subtly closed to the right or left side of your mat. And gently push yourself up to seated. And when you're in seated position, continue to keep the eyes closed. You can place your hands on your knees or in your lap. Breathing here. Notice how you feel. Notice what this practice has done for your beautiful Sunday morning. And open your eyes. Taking a deep breath in and out. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. This was so beautiful.